Let's learn Made. It's choreographed by myself, Michelle Wright. It is a 16 count 4-wall intermediate level line dance with no tags and no restarts. I'm going to turn around and break down the dance section by section using steps and counts. We'll then practice the front wall all the way through with steps and counts, and then go through and do 4 walls of the dance so that you know how it flows, so you can hopefully dance this on a dance floor near you. So let's turn around and learn Made. Section 1, your weight's going to start on your right foot. We're going to do a nightclub basic to the left. So you're going to step your left foot to the left side. You're going to bring your right foot behind your left and then slightly cross your left over your right. You're going to make a quarter turn over your left shoulder, stepping back with your right foot to face 9 o'clock. As you step back, you're going to keep the weight on the ball of your right foot because we're going to go right into a half turn with a lift. So turning on the ball of your right foot over your left shoulder, you're going to lift that left leg up, make that half turn and step down with your left foot to face 3 o'clock. We're now going to do a quarter run with a sweep. So you're going to make an eighth of a turn over your left shoulder, stepping your right foot forward into the 130 diagonal. You're now going to make an eighth of a turn over your left shoulder, stepping forward with your left foot to face 12 o'clock, and then sweep your right from back to front. We're now going to do a quarter fall away. So you're going to cross your right over your left. You're going to step your left foot to the left side. You're going to make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping back with your right foot to face 130. You're now going to step back with your left. Make an eighth of a turn over your right shoulder, stepping your right foot to the right side, and you'll be facing 3 o'clock. So let's try that with some counts. Weights on your right. You're doing your nightclub basic. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. Section 2, in our final section of the dance, we're going to do syncopated cross rocks. So we're going to cross rock our left over our right, recover back onto your right foot, and quickly step your left foot to the left side. You're now going to cross rock your right over your left, recover back onto your left foot, and quickly step your right foot to the right side. We're now going to cross our left over our right. You're going to rock your right foot to the right side, recover onto your left, and then cross your right over your left. You're going to use this as a prep. When we start the next wall, we're going to technically do a full turn. I'm going to start with the ending of the dance, and then we'll talk about how you make that a full turn. So we're going to make a quarter turn over our right shoulder, stepping back with our left foot to face 6 o'clock. You're now going to make a half turn over your right shoulder, stepping forward with your right foot to face 12 o'clock, and that is technically the end of the dance. When we start the dance over again, to go into your nightclub, we're going to make a quarter turn over our right shoulder, doing that nightclub to the left to face 3 o'clock, and that is how you will change walls for this dance. So now let's practice it with some steps. We're going to go into count 1 so that you can practice that quarter turn. Weight is on your right. You're cross rocking your left over your right. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and then you will continue the dance on facing 3 o'clock. The same thing will happen on every single wall. You're going to add that extra quarter turn on when you start your nightclub basic to change walls. So now let's face the front. We're going to do it 1 time through with steps, 1 time through with counts. Weight is on your right. You're going to start with your nightclub basic. It's side, behind, cross, quarter, half, lift, step, eighth, run, sweep. Now your fall away, cross, side, eighth, back, eighth, side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, side, rock, cross, quarter, half, quarter to the side to start the dance over again. Now let's practice it with some counts. Weight is on your right. You're doing your nightclub basic. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1 to start over again. And if you notice the way that I'm counting, some of those steps felt a little bit longer. Those are steps that you want to drag out so that you are hitting parts of the music, and it will help with your rhythm. So now let's go around. On the front and back walls, I'm going to do steps. Side walls, I'm going to do counts. Weight is going to start on your right foot. You're doing your nightclub basic, doing our nightclub. Now your quarter half lift, step, your quarter, run, run, sweep, cross, side, 8 back, back, A side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, side, rock, cross, quarter, half quarter, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8 and quarter nightclub. Now your quarter half lift, step, quarter run, run, sweep, cross, side, 8 back, back, A side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, rock, recover, side, cross, side, rock, cross, quarter, half, quarter nightclub, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and then you're ready to continue on until the end of the dance. Now there is no ending listed. It does not end facing 12 o'clock. All I do is when I'm finishing the dance, I just turn to wherever I'm from and face the front, and that is my end. I'll be stepping forward with my right foot to face 12 o'clock. You don't have to end facing 12 o'clock if you don't want to. I didn't put an ending. So now, a little trick about how you figure out where you're coming back to, especially in section 1 of the dance. When we do our nightclub and you start this turn, all of the turns are going to bring you back to the wall that you had started at. So when we are at 12 o'clock, you would have done your nightclub basic, and then your quarter half step. You're now at 3 o'clock. This run with the sweep is going to bring you back to the wall that you had started at, and then your fall away is going to have you change your wall. When you do your fall away, all of the rest of the turns are going to bring you back to this wall, or the wall that you end your fall away at will be your next wall. So that's kind of how those wall rotations happen. So you know whenever you're doing all of those turns, as long as you're ending back up at the wall that you had started at before doing your fall away, then that fall away will end on the wall that you're supposed to end on. So now that you've learned it with the tutorial, you can use the timestamp in the video description below to skip to the rear demo so that you can practice it as much as you would like, so you can hopefully rock this on a dance floor near you. I hope this helped you learn MAID. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.
Same story growing up, that one day I'll just find someone, a match made in heaven, it'll be perfect. I put my exes up on pedestals just to have my expectations knock them off. It took me falling for you to finally learn that soulmates aren't found there. And baby, yeah, we choose each other every day, even when we bend, we know we won't break. We just bounce back better, 'cause soulmates aren't found there. Forged in the same fire, work at it even when we get tired, making upside downs, doing all that it takes. 'Cause soulmates I just count